We're here at Lake Thoreau today, and we've got the Virginia Department of Game and Inland Fisheries, the regional fisheries biologist, John Odenkirk, and some of the other staff here, and they're conducting a fish survey for us.
I'm John Odenkirk with the Virginia Department of Game and Inland Fisheries, and I'm here with my crew, Mike Eisel and Robert Willis, and we're doing fishery surveys of the Reston Association lakes today. I was contacted by the Reston Association, who wanted to know if we could get some technical assistance into the status of these lakes in terms of the fishery resource. Essentially, we're putting an electrofishing boat on the water. We're putting some electricity in the water, momentarily stunning the fish as a way to survey the different populations and gauge an estimate of the health of the fishery in each of these lakes. And the idea is that we get a representative sample of each population in order to gauge its relative abundance, the number of fish, versus the size structure of the populations. So we started out at Audubon, then we did Thoreau, and then here we're at Ann. Well, the first two lakes were markedly different from Ann. They were more productive, we saw more fish, more biomass, and I would just say overall that the fishery is better. Not that Ann is bad, I think it's constrained somewhat by habitat and productivity. The red ear sunfish populations in Audubon and Thoreau were among the best I've ever seen in Virginia. 1 pound citation-sized red ear sunfish. I mean, these things were giants, 12 inches long. I mean, it's incredible to have red ear sunfish that big and pretty. I mean, just gorgeous fish, textbook color, amazing.
22, red ear, 23. Red ear.
That would look like a trigger.
This is a red ear 25. We got 12-incher in Audubon.
Really?
It was so fat, it was so big. It's the best red ear, one of the best pots I've ever seen.
An important thing for these lakes is to keep really the ecological balance, and the fish are at the top of the food chain, particularly the largemouth bass, and they pulled out a pretty 5-pound bass, which is good to see, and that's what the fishermen are after as well. To keep that balance, if you have too many top predators and not enough small fish, really small fish, what we call young of the year, they feed on algae. And so you want to keep everything in balance for water quality purposes. You don't want to have algae blooms coming out. And so all these things are interrelated. And it's really part art and part science with respect to managing particularly urban lakes, where there's a lot of inputs from the watershed, a little different than a natural lake system. You ask people what they like about Reston, they typically say trees. And they said, I like the lakes. And so keeping the lakes healthy for people to use them, a lot of boating, fishing, stand-up paddleboarding, canoeing, kayaking, those are benefits of having these lakes in the community.